primary succession.
Primary is when there is animals and plants that come to an area that plants have never been before. And secondary
I've never been before.
and animals that come to an area that plants have been before. So for primary, it's like volcanic ash, and for secondary, it is like disturbance.
Yes.
Like
Goals. In which is facilitation of later successional species by earlier ones more likely to be important. So in which situation is the facilitation model more likely to happen?
Happy. It would be when the open thing is hostile.
Yes, primary succession. So I was looking for either primary or secondary. Primary. Why do we rarely find forests in the steady state?
Because of disturbance.
Yes.
I have a weird way of studying.
What is the shifting mosaic steady state?
When it's high. When we're zoomed out, it's steady, but when we're zoomed in,
it's not. It's really not.
It's so crazy up and down.
It's so crazy. So crazy.
Let's talk about it. Okay.
It's like
I said sisters. Let's talk about M&M's.
It's such a silly Jesus.
Go look at Jesus. Don't put all your things, all one species
like
in a row.
A silly Jesus.
And that's the monoculture effect, right?
Yes. Silly Jesus is monoculture.
It's a monoculture effect. What is the monoculture effect?
Silly Jesus. In Borman lichens, which is shifting mosaic thing, why does biomass increase throughout succession but decline in steady state?
Because there is no disturbance in the steady state.
There is disturbance.
Because there is disturbance in the steady state.
Yes.
No, it's because... Yes.
Yes.
And that would decrease the biomass and the growth increases.
Yes.
Oh.
In most forest successions, tree species richness is highest in mid-succession. Why? Wait. Explain why this is consistent with intermediate disturbance hypothesis.
Well, because you see we got a rainbow. And on one rainbow, there's no gold on this rainbow, you see. Because on one end of the rainbow, there's high mortality. The other end of the rainbow, there's species competition. So you gotta climb the rainbow to get the pot of gold.
Yes, you do.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, you do. A timber company wishes to enhance the establishment and population growth of a late successional tree species. They attempt to do so by promoting the establishment of early successional shrubs and trees on a clear-cut site. This is just silly. Why?
No.
Why?
Any first grader would know that's wrong.
Wait, which model of succession did they assume?
No.
Yes. Yes. But why is this silly?
Because everyone knows that the other species are going to come in and outcompete the early successional model.
Yeah.
Duh.
Inhibition is more accurate.
I wumbo, you wumbo, he, she wumbos. The study of wumbology. This is 5th grade material!
It is important to know what model operates in your system.
My system?
Yeah.
My system got pizza model in it.
Cool. 31. List 3 differences between facilitation and inhibition.
Well, the first difference is my finger mustache. So one of the in the inhibition model, you start out happy, and in the facilitative model, you start out sad.
Yeah.
Hostile. And then for the facilitative, the first ones in there are all of them.
And what ones are successful?
And the ones that are successful are the pioneers.
The pioneers.
And then, and then for the inhibition model, the first ones in there are the colonizers, and the ones that are successful are the best competitors.
And what do the early ones do to the later ones?
Outcompete! No, stop. Sorry. Switch that. The early ones in the facilitative model, yeah, that's over here. The facilitative model will reduce stress.
Yeah.
In the inhibition model,
and
they will
help
use
them out.
resources.
And they inhibit. Yeah. 33, we're almost there. We only got 39. What is a landscape?
Biological communities over an area.
It's a mosaic.
It's a mosaic
of different ecosystems.
Why
is dispersal a major focus of studies at the landscape level?
Sam texted you. Not my Sam, your Sam.
Sammy.
Brittaney.
Yeah, she wants to know if we watched zombies lately. No.
Oh, Walking Dead. Alright, so here, you want this?
So why do we care about dispersal?
Because we want to know what species to put where. Management.
Patches.
Patches. Why do we care about patches?
Well, we need to, like, when we're managing, we need to know how big a patch we need. And how, like, far to set them apart.
Gotcha.
And how we want the matrix.
Okay. So management.
This thing.
Okay.
What is the famous species area relationship?
Increase. Area. Yep. Increase species.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah, but it's like, if you have a bigger patch, what happens? Like, you got one of them.
Want, like, specifics.
Yeah.
Alright, so
4 reasons that might explain it.
Increase immigration.
Yes.
Increase species that actually live there.
Yeah.
Decrease extinction
Mm-hmm.
and increase immigration, increase heterogeneity.
Yep. 2 patches of forest differ in size, but have the same level of heterogeneity and the same rate of immigration. Give and explain 2 reasons why the small fragment has fewer species. So, like, exactly what you just said.
Yeah, minus immigration and
Yeah.
heterogeneity. So it would be bigger species live in and less extinction.
Yeah. With regard to forest fragments, what's the edge? What's the edge do? 4 of them.
Japanese set noisy fires to microclimate.
Yep, okay. Typically how far do edge effects extend?
0.4.
Yeah. Yes. So, going on with that, number 37, a land manager says, you got a hectare, and the species needs a hectare, so this is fine.
No,
why is he a syllogism?
He's a syllogism because the hectare, the edge can take up 0.4 of the hectare, and that leaves him with only 0.6 of a hectare.
What a silly guy.
No, that's too silly.
That's just silly. With respect to a fragmented forest, what is the matrix?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's the species between. It's the area between.
Mm-hmm. How does the quality of the matrix influence the degree to which to which patches are isolated?
If it's really hostile, they're more isolated.
Yeah. A New England university, but not UNH, owns a large tract of land forest, which it wishes to partially develop.
Land forest!
About 25% of the forest will be made in between 5 and 10 fragments. As a conservationist, you are asked for advice as to how many fragments should be left, where should they be, and what their characteristics should be. How would you respond?
What?
So how many, do you want more fragments or less fragments?
How big is it?
25% of the forest between 5 and 10 fragments.
So what are we trying to accomplish?
You want to know, so they want to fragment the forest, 25% of it.
Why?
And they're looking to make either between 5 and 10 fragments.
Okay.
They ask you how many fragments they should do.
5.
Where they should be.
Semi-spread out?
Like close to each
really
other.
Close together, really big.
What's their characteristics should be?
There should be 5 of them.
Yep.
They should be close together.
Yep.
And big.
Yep. And
as the goal they want to increase species richness? Is that what it is?
Well, you do as a conservationist.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They just want to develop some stuff.
Okay.
And what do you want to put between the fragments? Make sure it's what?
Happy.
Yeah. Don't put buildings. Instead, use lawns or streams. Oh, hey, that's the end.
Yay!
Yay!
Can we go back up to numerical and total?
We got this, okay.
One more, and then I'm going to bed.
Define numerical and total response.
So numerical response is when you increase the number of prey, you increase the number of predators.
Mm-hmm.
And total response is when you increase the number of When you increase the number of prey, you increase the number of percentage of prey eaten.
In a monoculture effect.
What?
In the monoculture effect.
In the monoculture?
Yep.
Okay.
And in a monoculture, how does that affect the numerical response?
It becomes exponential.
Yes.
Because there's so much prey, the predators have a field day.
Bam.
Bam.
We got this.
Yeah. We do have this. I feel really good about
Yeah.
That's what we said last test.
And we did really well.
You did.
I did. I got a B.
Yeah, we got B's.
Although I feel like I did for the first test for this one. So hopefully.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Because Amelia and her beaver mutually defend the association. And
Japanese set noisy fires to microclimate.
Yeah.
There's Rainbow's dirt, cage fighting, and
Noms.
as well as talking about M&Ms.
Yeah. And passive life history facilitates inhibition. We got this. Let's talk about M&Ms.
I said to him, let's talk about M&Ms.
I said, let's talk about M&Ms.
Okay,
Mhm.
Thank you for studying with me. I feel so much better about this test than I do about evolution. Although I feel okay about evolution, which is like, whoa.
Whoa.
Let's talk about love. Alright, what time is it?
9:52.
God, I could be in bed by 10.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. What a silly Jesus.
I'm not saying I'm going to be asleep by 10 o'clock, but I will be in bed by 10 o'clock. Good night.
Nighty night.
Bye.